Hi, come in.
Hi. Thanks for meeting with me. Really glad you got the chance to meet up with me.
Yep, no worries. I've only got 5 minutes though, so I've got to be somewhere. I have to leave soon.
Okay, yep. I suppose I'll get straight to the point. I wanted to come and talk to you about George and his mother Anna. George has raised a few concerns with me in the last couple of weeks in regards to the care of Anna and how the money's being spent and the care that's currently being given to Anna.
Mhm.
He feels that it's not quite appropriate for her current state and sort of what her needs are at the moment. He's talked to me about it, and I feel really, I do agree with some of the points he's raised, and I want to support him in being able to make some changes. So, sort of come to you to see whether I can take the next sort of steps with this.
So I know, having talked to you about George before, he can be very passionate when it comes to the care of his mother. However, I am concerned that he may have altered his motives, or our motives as well, that we're not aware of. So I just wonder, what does Anna have any involvement with this at all?
Yep. I have thought about that. There's always that risk factor that his motives might be driven by something that we're not aware of. I think that it would be sufficient to have a sort of mental assessment of Anna's abilities at the moment to see whether she can be involved in the decision-making process. I feel that would be the first sort of step, and then after that I think a case conference would be really important so that we can get sort of all of the members involved with Anna's care at the moment, as well as George, and get them involved and sort of get them all on the same page, and so they can all hear George's concerns, so we can determine what can and can't be sort of changed or arranged to make it better. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you really saw this through. Another question I have is, what about maintaining the money and how it's spent? I need to be convinced that authority managing services will not be compromised.
Yeah. I think it's definitely harder if we do make a specific sort of care for Anna, which might be different from our other sort of procedures. I think though that within myself and some of the other team members, we could maybe construct a specific contract sort of that outlines the changes that we might be making, so that we can ensure that money and the management of that money is still under sort of our role, because I do think that's important. So if we could make a contract and have that so that everyone follows the contract, I think that would help make sure that our managing role of the financial area is still there. Yeah.
Well, look, I've got to go, but so if you write it all up in a proposal and give me a draft of a contract by Monday next week, I'll organise to see you, and I'll give you a date when I'm available for a case conference in the future.
Yeah, cool. I've got that other report, the other report that we've all got going at the moment, that's due at the end of the week. So could I maybe give it to you on Tuesday? It's just I want to be able to really put my effort into both of these tasks. So yeah,
No, that's fine.
Yep. Okay,
No worries.
great.
I have to go now.
Okay, great. Thanks for your time. Thank you.